I'm appalled at what you said on that pod thing. It's disgusting.
This is the After the Show podcast. It's where we get honest and real with yo ass. So sit back, relax, have a blast, because it's time for the After the Show podcast.
Now, Virginia's busy at work over here, getting all ready. Yesterday, talking about olives. And she believes that Jaybird just hasn't given them a fair shake. As we were talking about olive bars, Jaybird always goes off on how useless they are and how gross the olive bar is. He grew up with olive loaf with the black olives cut that he thinks looks like either buttons or eyeballs, and that's kind of turned his stomach. So he's not growing up an olive fan, but it is a major part of Mediterranean cuisine.
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot about this shit. And she put so much fucking work into this bit. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she did.
Where's my phone at? I gotta take a video of this.
Yeah, you got to take a picture of this because this is a sweet spread, courtesy of my favorite Italian spot up in Tequesta, Evo. Chef Eric heard us talking about olives, and that's what one of the many things that he prides himself on is truly beautiful Italian things like olives, cheese.
Okay.
I've got them up on KVJ TV. I mean, she went all out. The bread and cheese looks amazing. The olives, what the fuck?
Okay. Here, let me put this napkin on you, Mr. Bird.
She really thinks I'm gonna love olives after this.
Yeah,
And honestly,
I think she thinks this is a turning point in your life.
Nope.
I even went through and I de-pitted them for you. So I took all the pits out because I don't want to break your little precious teeth.
Kevin, does that look like something I would ever fucking like?
That
Now,
pepper?
those
no, it looks
are-
like a devil pepper.
Those are Calabria chili peppers. They are pretty hot. I just put them on there for decoration. Don't eat those. Those are maybe for Kevin.
Okay, I just touched all of them, Kevin. All right.
The green olives are my favorite. Those are the Sicilian olives. I think you're going to like those. Those are so yummy to me.
So,
Okay.
oh, she poured wine. Wow, what did you spend on this olive pit?
It's a Pinot Grigio. It's a very small batch Pinot Grigio called Guerlain.
All right, I'll try the green one, Kev.
Okay.
There's something for you too, Kev. They made you a keto-friendly giant antipasto tray.
Oh, I love that stuff. Yeah, I do a lot of that. I'm a big charcuterie guy. I love the olives and all that stuff. I'm all into it.
What's a dream charcuterie tray for you?
Some meats, some cheeses, different kinds. I'm not good enough. Oh, wow, that's amazing looking. Yeah, this is my dream right here. This is fantastic.
All right, here we go. I'm going to try this green olive.
Get
love
that green
this.
olive in your mouth.
Oh, wow.
It's so good.
I don't like it, dog.
You don't like it?
No.
It's not changed your tune, Bird?
Fuck no.
Cheese.
Okay. Hated it, huh?
Is that minty?
Minty. It's just the olive is
Yeah, the green one, I gave you the ones with the pits in them because I knew you could handle it.
No offense, and I want to tell you, I love the effort.
You still don't like the green olive?
I hated it.
Why?
I fucking hated it.
Did you give it a fair shot?
Dude, I ate it, yes.
What do you think, Kevin?
I love it, but I've always loved it.
I just don't. I'm so sorry. She wants me to.
I know.
Do you want me to lie? Okay, ask me one more time. Ask me one more time.
No, I don't want you to lie. I guess olives aren't your thing.
Do I have to eat the black one?
Do you have a Kalamata by any chance? That was the one I thought maybe if there's any chance he would like one just because it's salty and soft.
No, I don't have any Greek
Okay.
ones. All I have is Italian ones.
Okay.
This
This is amazing.
This cheese, though.
Oh, the cheese is like aged for 24 months. Their Parmigiano Reggiano is like amazing.
Yeah, it's really good stuff.
That bread,
You
though.
love it.
That bread.
You want to dance with one of these spicy Calabria chili peppers, Kevin?
I'll try a little one, yeah. See.
So you're just in olive heaven over there? While I'm in olive hell.
He likes the olives.
Yeah, I only have a few olives. It's mainly just a bunch of meat, and it's fantastic.
I'm trying the black one now.
Okay, all right. The black one's not my favorite.
Oh, all right.
I like the green one the best.
Oh, my God.
You don't like the black one either.
The black one didn't do it for you either, Bird?
I know, I'm being a bitch.
This ain't the Bird's thing.
It's just not, I'm not an olive guy.
The Sicilian one, the green one, you really didn't like it.
I did not like it. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Only olive I like, you know what? Got a garden at the end of it.
I did bring you some olive oil as well. This is for dipping your bread in.
Ooh.
And you can put a little dip in there and then put the cheese on top of it. It's so good.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm sorry it didn't give you the olive warm feeling you wanted.
I'll love you still, but...
So you're giving me shitty olives and shitty jokes?
Thank you, Chef Eric, for all this yumminess.
Yes, thank you, Chef. I'm not ripping on you. I'm not an olive fucker.
I guess you're not an olive fucker.
But I love the bread, though.
The bread you love, though, yeah. Mm-hmm. Speaking of Olive Garden, my wife was talking about the price on the bill we paid the other night for Cannon's birthday. That's where he wanted to go. She's like, you know how expensive that was?
At the Olive Garden, it was expensive?
It can be, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we did get a bottle of wine. So, I mean, that was $30. But she was like, that's more than what we pay typically going to a grotto or something like that. And she said, you know, Caitlin got something small like a salad, and Cannon got spaghetti, and he got the breadsticks. It was like $90-some.
Well, you had how many people?
Like,
5 people?
I didn't
Kevin
eat.
didn't eat.
Yeah.
Keto Kev can't go to the Olive Garden?
Yeah, I just had the wine. She was like, she's like, I hope you enjoyed it because we ain't going back anytime soon. She's like, it was more expensive than typically what we spent at a place like Grotto. I was like, I didn't know Olive Garden was so expensive.
It kind of is.
Is it?
But
Okay.
good luck trying to find a place right now that's not. Even the places I used to go to for
This
a
is
budget.
comparative. I'm saying that's why I was shocked. She said comparatively when we go to Grotto, and we do go at a time, I think they do have a happy hour special, but we go at a time, she said, our bill at Grotto, which you would think, ooh, hoity-toity Grotto.
Yeah.
About half the price of Olive Garden.
Wow.
She's like, so which one would you rather go to?
I think it's a no-brainer.
Olive Garden.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. I was curious if that was known for being an expensive restaurant.
Well, I'm looking at their prices right now. And your classic entrees, your chicken parmesan's $20, your chicken Alfredo $20. They're $20 dishes.
Okay.
They've got some mid ones, 15. But yeah, if you got a couple $20,
right.
why the fuck was it so much money? I don't get it.
Don't know. I mean, we did have that bottle of wine that was $30, and
You get
I think we're a little
Dom?
surprised by that. No, we just got the standard, the bottom fare that they had.
The bread, if you get the breadsticks with the salad and all that, if you get the whole thing, it's usually about.
I think that was
say,
$11 for that, and then he got spaghetti on top of it. So I don't know. I didn't know. It's just a little side question. Do I have to re-rank Olive Garden? Because I guess I would have thought that would have been the cheaper place to go if you're looking for Italian. But apparently not
I would
always.
not call it the cheaper. I would call it mid-range.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I would say it's a mid-range.
Yeah, it's mid-range
price.
because these prices are they're not so crazy, but they're not cheap either.
Okay.
How's your Pinot Grigio opening up over there? Did you sip it?
Oh, it's got so many nice notes in it. I feel like it is a 78 Blanc.
Let me see some emails. Jody wanted to know what was the conversation like with Virginia and her family after Rocco dipped into the chat room at the end of yesterday's after the show. You were talking about drying off your privates after peeing by blowing on them, and Rocco's in there talking about, I heard that. What's going on?
I don't think he fully understood what we were talking about, thank goodness.
Good.
Yeah, because, it's hard to talk to your 7-year-old about drying off your wet privates. Mm-hmm. That's weird.
Okay, yeah, that is kind of weird. Okay.
He was back in the chat room, though, today, though. His dad had to fuss at him. He took the Bank of America logo and changed it to say Bank of Rocco.
Yeah.
And he was inviting people to join his bank and make deposits.
Oh, boy.
And
Oh,
you
no.
can't do that.
Oh, no. Rocco.
So Panda had to...
Rocco.
Like, Rocco, what are you doing?
What's he doing? He's
First-
running scams now?
First of all, you stole the Bank of America logo, which
Oh,
is
my gosh.
copyrighted. You can't do that,
The
Rocco.
Bank of Rocco.
Bank of Rocco. Now
You don't get your money
accepting-
back. You just
No.
you just make deposits.
You pay to be
there's
a
no
member.
withdrawals, yeah. That's the odd thing about this bank.
I don't think he understands. So
Yeah, you know. Hey.
he's learning.
I just wet my mouth then. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's okay. It's a napkin. That's what it's fair for. Mm-hmm. I'm just folding it for you. I'm your maitre d'.
I know. It's kind of making me uncomfortable.
Eat that olive.
Talk about some perverted innocence here. Milika sent this in. She said, have you seen the new toy they're offering in the Happy Meals for Grimace's birthday? Is it me, or does this look like something you'd actually use in the bedroom? See that purple toy?
Whoa, that looks like...
That's not real.
That can't be real. That almost
That's
looks...
nothing but a purple butt plug is all
That's
that
a
is.
butt plug.
That is a purple butt plug. That has to be a joke.
That's a joke.
Has to be. They can't be offering that.
That is straight up butt plug.
That is absolutely just a purple butt plug with the Grimace's eyes on it.
And I can see a butt plug coming. Oh, we'll call it the Grimace.
Because
You're
it probably
gonna
does make
grimace.
you grimace, yeah.
If you've never had one of those in your butt before, you're going to grimace.
There might be some Grimace, and it might get purple.
Jason said, heading to work today, Big D Energy comes on. And I immediately think of Virginia commenting the other day about a listener having an issue with the Backstreet Boys lyric, am I sexual? And then the next song to play is, of course, the Backstreet Boys. Everybody. I had to laugh and think someone has a good sense of humor when programming the two songs back to back.
So when that sexual thing happened, someone messaged me and said, why are you guys playing a song with the word sexual in it? There's kids listening. And I go, Denny, what are they talking about? Because we hadn't even cracked the microphones yet. It was the Backstreet Boys, and they had a problem with it.
Which was weird because that song is very benign.
And he's a pretty... He does say it, though. If you listen to it, yeah, you're sexual. He is very carnal.
But we're waiting until now to be upset about it? It's been a little bit.
Right, exactly.
I think big dick energy is way more offensive than am I sexual?
The only reason why we get away with it is because it's the big energy. Big. Instead of big, the radio version.
Yeah,
I know,
that's how they
but
do it.
even in the radio version, a couple of those big
It
bigs
sounds like
sound
it,
like
yeah.
big dick.
It does. Oh, they've gotten real liberal with how they bleep out songs.
Yeah.
They'll let if it's a fuck, they'll go, fuck. Like, wow, did they just say fuck?
They'll only take the middle out. They'll leave the F and the K.
They will, man.
Yeah.
They'll let it go.
Sounds just like it.
The music
at this
today.
point, what are we doing?
It scares Denny's anytime he gets. He'll have to listen to every single word now.
We
Because
accidentally played a version that had the word shit in it a couple weeks ago.
We did.
I don't know how that got through.
we also played a song with the word fuck during the Great 48.
Yeah.
I think the statute of limitations has run out on that prosecution.
I wish we had that whole moment on camera because it's funny now.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
But then,
Oh my gosh, it was awful. It's like at 12:30 at night. Kevin just got in. He's getting a massage, and someone had a request for a song that had a fuck in it, and it went
I
over.
take 1 second and let down my guard in the studio. Fuck, what?
Me, Denny's in
Why is
suits.
Kevin always so uptight?
We're looking up safe harbor laws. Like, what's the rule on this?
it was after midnight.
We
fine.
were actually fine legally. We were.
Yeah, we did do okay, but it was still a little startling when you hear blatant fuck come right across the speakers.
Oh, Lord.
Did I hear that right?
That'll ruin your massage.
It ruins the vibe of the room.
He's actually getting more tense the more I massage him. Heather in Orlando said, Bert, I heard you talking about trying to get rid of grass that keeps popping up in your backyard in the Dinosaur Garden. She said if you mix 8 cups of white vinegar with a half cup of salt, a teaspoon or like 5 drops of dish soap, spray, saturate on any weeds, grass, or leaves that you want to get rid of. Do this on a sunny day and the sun will bake them and it should destroy them. Probably have to be done a couple times a year, just like the harsh chemicals, but without the toxicity. So there's your recipe from Heather.
Thank you very much, Heather. Yeah, I've been looking it up. Vinegar is something that comes up a lot in the gardening community.
I think vinegar is a lot better for you than that Roundup weed killer that's causing people to have cancer.
I know. My dad told me all about it. And then my sister told me all about it. Then my neighbor. I know, Roundup bad.
Jeff said for your grass problem, you could buy a product called Prosecutor made by Lesco. The stuff will kill anything growing in your yard that you want it to. It is the best product out there for what you need.
I will take that email as well.
Okay, a couple options.
We are close to getting the Dinosaur Garden back to operational. And then I'm going to invite y'all over for a Dinosaur Garden party.
Oh, cool. Okay.
This is the real
Virginia will bring the olives.
Yeah, what kind of food are you serving at this party? I do need to know the menu before I RSVP.
Olive Garden, McKev, I'm paying. You have to worry about it.
Oh, Olive Garden probably has shitty olives. They won't be like these olives.
I would never cater a party full of Olive Garden unless it was a party full of just me, because Olive Garden gets so much hate. All the people that like Olive Garden's me and Cannon.
And the guys who own the franchise.
I don't even know if they like it.
Got an email here about your Dinosaur Garden. Here's one in Pompano. Another Virginia had sent this in. Said, I was looking for a solution to get my grass to grow, so I popped into a nursery near me called New Turf. And I was walking through looking at the flowers, and lo and behold, a dinosaur amongst the flowers. The word must have gotten out.
That's the Cadillac right there. That one's on sale. That type of dinosaur's on sale right now.
How much?
That is... Oh, that looks even a little bit bigger.
Yeah, how crazy, huh?
The one I'm talking about it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow, a lot of good emails.
What's a lot of money? $5,000?
Not that much money.
Okay.
Yeah, not that much money. Well, it's like a fake dinosaur, so anything over $100 seems like a lot to a lot of people.
It is.
It is, exactly.
But you're a man of investments.
You're right.
Hardcore Ashley sent an email. She said, I was listening to the podcast on Wednesday, and Jaber was talking about you can buy anything online, but it made me think of how awesome the shirts look from the live show. Are those for sale anywhere online? They will be. We actually talked about that yesterday in our meeting, and so we loosely have another live show that is scheduled for July. We'll have details on that very soon, but those shirts will be available there to come and buy, and then I think right after that, if you couldn't make it out to the live show, then we'll post them up for you to purchase. So if you missed them, it's basically a little emoji for each KVJ show member on the shirt.
Right, doing another live show. Get back in that box again. Mm-hmm. Batter's box, Virginia. Get back in that batter's box and hit.
You about to get some box that night.
That'd be cool, too.
Ashley also said, I got so excited when I was watching KVJ TV on YouTube the other day, and I saw the cages coming in during a commercial break. And as I was doing the dishes, I yelled, "Oh, does it bite?" I missed that bit.
Yay!
Also, a bit I love is the KVJ hate song. I feel bad that I love it because you guys don't deserve any of that shit, but you're all awesome for reading your own. I admire and love y'all.
It's fun. And we tell ourselves that they're just joking.
No, there's some people that really do hate. Yeah.
Deep down, we know they're not, but I tell myself that.
No, I can tell the difference between someone that's just trying to fucking, just have some fun, and then people who really hate us. Mm-hmm. I can tell.
Yeah.
Because they pretty much say, I really hate you, fuckface.
John said, if you guys need a real complaint for a segment, it drives me crazy when Kevin talks about KVJ TV and says, watch on your flat screen TV, as if they make anything other than flat screen TVs anymore. He sounds like an old boomer, and it drives me nuts.
Damn.
It's 2023, dude.
Old man.
We'll save that. Okay.
I don't know if that's deserving of a you're a boomer, old fuck kind of email.
Yeah.
Not everyone's got a flat screen.
Well, you can watch on your smart devices and all that, and if people do put on something on their flat screens in the morning, I want them to have the image of putting KVJ TV on that.
Gosh, when people are getting on your ass about something that fucking minute, dog, I would take the rest of the day off.
Yeah, and KJ said, yeah, and he does say smart. I do say smart TV sometimes too. So
what a nitpicky thing to get on Kevin about, you boomer. Mm-hmm. You old fuck.
Technically Gen Xer, but I guess a boomer's anything over Gen
that's
Z.
what it's been hijacked.
You're a dinosaur, Kevin.
You're a dinosaur. Come live in my garden.
I will,
fuck.
yeah. Put me in your garden.
Somebody'd complain about it.
Oh, we had one complaint. This person was so mad. We had a birthday balloon. It was over your shoulder for a couple weeks. We just left it in the corner, and they would take the balloon down from Kevin, please. It's fucking bothering my OCD. It needs to go. What are you guys? I'm like, oh my gosh, this balloon's really got this person on the run.
We took it down, and we were scared.
We did take it down.
But none of us had noticed there was a balloon there for 3 weeks.
No, but this person emailed in so much about the balloon. It was a one balloon, you barely could notice it.
Yeah.
It was wrecking their world.
Engineer Keith had a couple things. One, we were joking yesterday about putting everything together that my dad loves for Father's Day onto one image, maybe put it on a pillow or a T-shirt.
I love that idea.
He loves dogs, guns, and NCIS. So Engineer Keith, apparently on AI, you can make stuff. So there's a dog with a gun, but I guess you had to tell it is a water gun because it will make a real gun. So that's that. But that was, thank you. It's interesting to know.
If you want to get the real gun, you're going to have to go in and do it yourself.
I don't know if your dad would like that. I don't think he promotes violence towards cats. That dog is pointing the gun at a cat.
Yeah.
And also, it's a fake gun. Your dad loves real guns.
Your dad wants
he
it to
does.
be like a long pistol.
Real guns, real dogs. That's what he's into.
And Engineer Keith had an idea. He said, Jay Beard keeps talking about how if he doesn't finish the year at least 500 for World Record Wednesday, that we could do anything to him.
Anything?
I'm talking just get your sick minds out.
I'm going to get that Grimace butt plug. Grease that thing up in this olive
Start
oil.
with that. We could start with that.
You ain't scaring me. Bring something deeper, bigger.
His suggestion is marriage.
Marriage?
Oh.
I gotta get fucking married?
Yes.
Let's do it.
That's
I'm
what Engineer
in.
Keith wants to do. He said, just imagine the build-up and the bit ideas that could come out of that, from choosing wedding components to the bride.
It's a pretty funny
or
idea.
even groom. Yeah, whatever your preference. Trying the cake for the wedding. I mean, so much stuff.
I am straight. I know a lot of people think I'm not, but I do like women, and I think it's kind of a fun bit. Except for the married part. Like when you
That's a
actually.
whole bit.
I know. I know.
Wouldn't it be
it's
funny?
a great idea. If it
'Cause then we
wasn't-
could-
if it wasn't me.
Yeah.
Then we could do the divorce.
Yeah, it sounds awful.
She takes half your dinosaur garden.
that I see how people go fucking crazy. If you met somebody and you were the cool one and they were the mental one, and then they get divorced and they take all your fucking dinosaurs.
Half your dinosaur.
Yeah, half your dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I get why people get crazy when it comes to all that stuff of relationships, and then you're out, you get divorced, and you have nothing left.
We could do a marriage. We would just have to have a prenup. Girl, you ain't getting none of his dinosaurs.
And I believe if I ever got married, I wouldn't want to do a prenup because to me that
You have to. You have too much of a collection of wealth.
But then I
those
wouldn't get
dinosaurs.
Then I wouldn't get married.
But I wonder how would that work, though, if he's accumulated all these things before they got together.
You put it in the prenup. You
Well,
say what was mine before we got married.
Do we have to put money in the Virginia's wrong?
Well, no, not that. I was just saying that, if you came into the marriage with all of these collectibles.
I already had it.
Yeah, is that up for grabs if you got divorced? Because I thought a lot of the stuff in marriages was collectively what you earned during the course of the marriage.
Or is it once you get married, what is mine is now yours?
I think that's what it is.
If you don't do a prenup.
So you could go back, and if somebody had a collection that they had when they were a child, you get that. You could steal that from them in a divorce.
So if I got married.
I don't know for sure. You'd have to ask. But unless you have it clearly outlined in a prenup, I think everything is up for grabs and you're going to have to fight about everything. And that's why you should get a prenup. If you have any stuff, even if it's a childhood collection, you should make sure it's outlined that you get to keep your childhood collection.
And I would only want to get married to somebody who I felt like I wouldn't need to get a prenup with.
Whatever. People change. Don't be stupid.
That's why I'm never gonna get married because I hate that idea. Oh, marriage, it's like a business. That's not love. And again, I sound like a fool for saying, well, Bird, there's no love out there. But
there's only lust.
Look, I understand why people get a prenup. I do. I get the human side because people do change. I just know for me personally, if I'm getting someone to sign a prenup on something or vice versa, I don't want to go into marriage like that. Maybe I'm just old school.
All right. I'm just trying to help you protect your dinosaur garden.
Well, I ain't getting married.
Okay.
No, you are now for a bit. We're doing it. It's a great idea.
Yeah. Thank you, Engineer Keith.
We're going to marry you.
Okay, start sending emails in.
In the fall book.
Let's get some submissions in.
You were saying, because you actually got an invitation to a wedding from this guy that helped you with your rock waterfall. And you don't really know the guy, and the guy invites you to the wedding.
Remember this? I told you guys about that?
Yeah, I do vaguely remember this whole thing. And where was the wedding? When was it? And apparently there's a new chapter.
Yeah, well, he was the guy that helped me with some of the rocks in my garden where I was going through a rock guy for, because there's specialty rocks you can go through. And I was going through this guy and I worked with him for like a day and a half. So I, saw him a good bit for a couple hours. And then he just invited me to a wedding. Remember that? It was a random wedding. He was married though, and it was kind of odd, but he did not listen to the show. He just wanted to take me to a wedding. Well, I had to reach out for more rocks and stuff because he's missing. He's missing, and they think he's went off on a drug bender. What?
Whoa.
Yes, his brother.
Was he trying to get you to go on the drug bender with him?
I have no idea. I don't know the guy that well at all.
If you would have gone to the wedding, would you be missing too?
This was the guy that wanted me to go. Yeah, I guess he had a drug problem, and he's missing now, but he's married because I was reaching out. His phone is still working. They don't know where he's at, but I guess he's got a drug history.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's tough, man.
Never would have known.
He likes all kinds of rocks, including crack.
Yeah.
Damn, that's kind of an insensitive joke, but very well crafted. Very,
Yeah.
very topical. Look, he's really what? I don't know who the fuck this guy was. I thought it was kind of weird. He wanted me to go to a wedding. I didn't really know him that well. And it's one thing if KVJ Nation or asked me to do something because there's a connection there. But if I'm just there buying some fucking stones, and now you want to take me to a wedding, the fuck's going on?
It sounded like he was
Sounds
trying
like
to
a
date
guy's on
you.
drugs. Yeah.
He's on drugs and he wants to date you.
That now all makes sense.
I just know how to pluck out the weird in people.
I don't know why you didn't go.
Wow.
Remember, you're the one that told me to go.
I know.
Like, oh, you gotta go. Let's
Just go.
Yeah, get back.
You'd be missing.
Oh,
Last time we saw him was at the wedding.
I gotta watch some of the situations I'm getting myself into. In a lot of hijinks.
You just gotta be careful who you buy your rocks from.
Well, yeah, he took a shine to me. I don't know why he wanted me to go to the fucking wedding with him.
That's something.
It's something.
I got an email here from Alec in Port St. Lucie. He said, Jaybird put me on some Bone Thugs a few years back, and I add some of their songs to my Apple Music playlist. Then, unfortunately, my mother passed away extremely unexpectedly while on a cruise with my father.
No way. She
sorry.
passed away on the cruise?
On the cruise. And then my first day back to work, Crossroads came on, and it helped my mood for the rest of the day. See you at the Crossroads, Mom. You guys are awesome. I listen every day, and you made me laugh through all of this.
That's a great email.
So sorry about your mom.
Yeah.
Most definitely sorry about your mom. It's nice. Sometimes people really, they respond to music.
No doubt. No doubt. Absolutely.
One
When
of those
you
people,
need to hear something like that, then it comes on the radio and you're like, oh, wow. Okay, that's speaking to me.
and it's okay if you listen to music and you're listening to it and it reminds you of a loved one and it makes you feel sad. Just feel that feeling.
Yeah.
It's okay to feel sad. It's all right. In fact, if you don't feel sad, that would be something I'd look at. If you died, I'm not sad. That's kind of weird.
You gotta let yourself mourn.
Totally.
And allow yourself to cry and be sad. You don't have to be strong when somebody you love passes away.
Yeah, and I'm not saying you also have to be sad. There's some people who are really comfortable with death and celebrate it. I wouldn't say the West is like that so much. We kind of fear death here in America. We're scared as fuck as death. But other people, they go, it's another chapter. It's another journey.
It's true.
Am I too heavy?
Got a little deep.
All right, give me another olive.
You're a little deep for a guy in a Pizza Hut.
Fucking point. You're right. Know the game, Bird.
Talking about the West. What?
What am I talking about? I sound like a maniac. Don't email Kevin that I'm fucking crazy and that I get it. I know. I agree.
We all agree. We're both crazy.
Prado, he's the one that had emailed us from Paso Robles, California.
Paso Robles.
And he said, Virginia, I love the way you say that. Rolling that R is quite sexy.
Robles. Yeah, you like that?
Then she continues to talk, though, and completely erases all the sexy.
Yeah.
Shut up. I'm doing it for him, not you.
He said, yeah, just give you a little bit more context on my last email. I was looking for advice on what to do in Miami. Like, well, there's a lot. Where are you staying? Where do you want to go? What's your vibe? He said, I'm going to be staying at the Hilton Miami-Dade Land. And yeah, I'm just looking for some good breweries and fun dive bar to have some drinks. I like the chill, fun places. All right, very cool. Maybe trying some pizza in the area or crazy, weird food places. Yeah, looking at where you are, there's a couple options that are not too far from you. You've got the El Palenque Pizzeria, if you're looking for some pizza.
Okay.
That's not too far. You're not too far from Arbiter's Hot Dogs. And that's kind of a Miami staple if you've not done that.
Usually your hot dog places are more laid back, affordable, fun vibe. If you're looking for more casual.
Also not too far from Mojo Donuts and Fried Chicken.
Yum.
That's the same restaurant?
No. That's separate. But definitely a place that you might want to.
Mojo Donuts. They sell donuts and fried chicken?
That's what I'm saying. Is it a donut / fried chicken place?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, that's the same one that you're saying is
I like
Arbiter's.
that combo. Oh, chicken on a donut sandwich bun.
They're doing, I'm seeing a lot too, chicken and waffle sandwiches. I know you can do the chicken waffles, but they're making it a complete sandwich.
Yeah, I know
That
what you're
shit's
talking about.
good, man.
That looks really good, especially when they add cheese and then they press it.
They're selling them in the frozen food section. For 2 of them, you're getting, I think they're $11 for 2 of those sandwiches. Is that a steal from your wallet? It's kind of pricey, man.
It's kind of pricey.
For
frozen food.
2 fucking sandwiches? All right, we hate that. We hate that deal.
Not feeling that?
It just feels like you could do it a lot cheaper and a lot better at home.
You probably could.
Another place not too far from you, you might want to check out El Palacio de los Jugos, kind of a staple for that area. So that'd be some of the ones. And the El Rey de las Fritas might be a couple places there on Bird Road. Not too far from the Dadeland Mall, but I don't know if that's kind of a chill place that you'd want to go hang out. And then to the west of you, there is a Miller's Ale House. And to me, I'd also try out Flanagan's. It's a little bit west of you.
Try them
Love
rib egg
Flanagan's.
rolls.
Yeah. So that's a couple places that are pretty close. And then, if you want to go try out some breweries, they've got some really good breweries not too far from you.
You just FaceTime Kevin. What's your number? It's
Yeah. I'm cool with that. It definitely would help you out. Yeah, you got some good ones. In fact, you're kind of down there. He's not too far from Zoo Miami, if you want to see any animals.
Is Zoo Miami the same thing as Miami Metro Zoo? Did they change names?
Yeah, they kind of flipped it around and made it.
Man, that's one of those things where I went as a little kid, the Miami Metro Zoo, and I remember it being just larger than life. And I had a really bad fever. I got a fever like on the way down there, so it was kind of
Cat scratch fever.
It was too late to kind of turn around. But even being sick, I remember going, "Oh my gosh, this is fucking amazing." Was it because I was so little that it was so great, or is that place a legit great zoo?
It's
it's okay.
Okay, that's what I'm. All right.
I mean,
here's
it's
the
not
honest-
like
It's not that good. Really.
there's better.
Well, both of y'all, you guys are shutting down. So this place fucking sucks, is what you're telling me.
brewery-wise, Miami Brewing Company, that's in Homestead. You're not too far from that. They've got some of their ales are some of my favorites.
Are you drinking beer right now?
Yeah, I will. I've cut down where I would go out and all day I would just have the beer. I will treat it to like I really don't ever have more than 2. That's a lot for me now.
What's a Kevin Ralston drink of choice right in this moment? Your hot girl summer drink.
I had a fresh yesterday, so I still stay with.
Okay.
I still stay with the kind that I like. I've just massively cut down. I mean, I would go out and through the course of a Saturday have like 7, and that's a lot.
You drink that fresh, and you love the taste of it. You're not drinking just to get a little buzz. You love the taste.
Yeah, I mean, I only have one, so
Wow.
Yeah, tall boy.
It was 12 ounce. Yeah, it was just a quick, I had a minute, and it was crazy hot, and I wanted a little refreshing beverage. That's what I went with.
My neighbor, that's civil society. My neighbor runs the whole thing. No big deal.
What's her name? Is it her?
It's a he.
He. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
when you ask questions, you give her credibility for her name dropping.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Gosh, your name dropping. Fuck.
My neighbor's daughter is with him. So Elise is her name, and he is the one that runs it. But they're very sweet. They're the ones that dropped off that bag for you of all the beer and the swim trunks that you got.
I was in there yesterday, and that's why I was asking, because the girl there was a KVJ Nationer, and she knew your friend Franny and all that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, they're a
very
nice
awesome.
crew. They're a nice crew over there. I like local, man. When you meet the people making the beer,
Yeah.
and you meet the guy that designed the can.
Yep.
Like, that's just cool. You can talk to the creation team, and then the product is really delicious. It's just it's really neat to me.
I wouldn't mind doing a little day drinking at a bar with y'all. We haven't done that in a minute. When's the last time we've been at a bar? It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it was when we were at Crazy Horse.
We're going to be day drinking together, not this Saturday, but next Saturday.
For what?
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not taking any drinks from Virginia before an event ever again.
Yeah.
I can't. You're a witch. You poison people.
Well, you're a pussy that complains on the radio.
I am a pussy that complains on the radio, and you are a witch that poisons people. We both have valid points.
You were smiling. You were sipping and smiling. Now you're in here bitching, but you were having the time of your life.
I was sipping and smiling until I was crying and tripping.
Well, the great thing about our event at Buffalo Wild Wings, it's from 4 to 6. I'll get you out, baby, before the sun goes down.
I do like a day drinking KVJ event. Those are
It's
very
fun.
fun.
It's very
Yeah.
fun. Buffalo Wild Wings in Jensen, Saturday, June 24th, starting at 4 p.m.
Prado, I would say also try Tank Brewing Company in Doral. Lincoln's Beard in Westchester is solid.
Great name.
Yeah. So you've got several different places. And it might be MIA Beer Company. It might be worth getting up to Wynwood as well. Oh, and you have Jay Wakefield that is there. That's one of the good breweries. Wynwood Brewing is fantastic. So if you want breweries, that's what I would do. And Vesa Sur also. Vesa Sur, sorry, in Wynwood.
And you're definitely going to Duran Duran, right?
I mean, nothing's definite, but it's I'm giving it everything I've got to get there. So, yeah, it's with, I never, absolute, you never know what might happen in
I
life.
hear you. I'm saying probable.
It is still very hot on my list.
Good. I really
Full
want you to go to
intentions.
that.
Yeah. Hopefully.
We got a surprise for you. Should I save it or tell you what it is?
Do you have it right now?
I don't have it, but it's being manufactured.
She's just so good with the surprises, Kevin. It's just... What are you doing?
I can't keep a secret.
You really cannot keep a fucking secret.
All right, I'll keep it. I'll keep
Oh my
it.
God. Talk about
Jeez.
your edgingest surprise.
Yeah. I think I have a feeling I know what it is.
Oh, why do you say that,
Yeah.
Kev, as we're talking about a Duran Duran topic?
I'm not good with keeping secrets.
You are
What could it be? I wonder. Huh. What could it be? All right, well, we'll see. Well, we still got 1 day left to the weekend. We'll get you there. Father's Day coming up. Lots of stuff. Juneteenth right around the corner as well. So thank you all for being here.
Thank you, Chef Eric, and everybody
Yeah.
at Evo for our olive and keto
Yes.
Kev party.
Oh, and
Amazing.
Thanks
Loved it.
to Harold in Miami. You know Harold that always calls
yes.
in?
Love Harold.
He
Yeah.
brought me a George Lucas figure dressed as a stormtrooper.
That's very cool.
And I don't have that.
That's so cute.
Harold!
Very cool. Thank you very much, Harold, and everybody for locking in. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Goodbye.